Right now, there's a 4-step process for going ahead and wanting to achieve an objective. Step 1 is you must know what you want. You must be crystal clear on what you want. Our values assessment goes ahead, and a big portion of it is we know if you're the kind of person who can figure out what they want. We know if you're the kind of person who can take responsibility to get the outcome you want. We know if you're the kind of person who can go ahead and implement the structure it takes to get what you want. Just the fact that you went ahead and you passed the assessment tells us that you are one of the very, very few people who is capable of going ahead and, number 1, figuring out what they want, and number 2, getting into action. Because there's some people who will go through this life, unfortunately, and never figure out what they want. They will never know what they want. You guys probably see people like that. You see people who get bounced around in life and just going from new thing to new thing to new thing to new thing. And they can't ever be happy, and they don't know why they're not happy. And some of it is because they have not developed what it takes to be that kind of person who can figure out what they want and to take consistent action. And it's important that it's consistent action. Inconsistent action leads to inconsistent results. And I don't know why people have a hard time with that, but they tend to. So you know what you want, number 1, you figure it out. Number 2, you take consistent action. Number 3, you monitor what's working and what's not working. Now, this is a hard thing because sometimes when things aren't working, every one of us, it doesn't matter how you're wired, when things aren't working, we feel sometimes a sense of resignation. Like we're never going to get it together, like it's never going to be right, like it's never going to work out, like we're never going to figure it out. It's the persistence at this point that carries us through. So we know what we want, we take action, we see what's working. And this is the hard thing, number 4, is we change what's not working. We change what's not working. Sometimes if you look at, people have this gambling addiction. They're doing something that's not working. Just like a gambler, they're sitting at the table and they're constantly losing. They're not getting the results they wanted. And what do? They keep playing. They seriously think that the way out of going ahead and being in gambling debt is to gamble more and buy their way out. Now, when it's gambling and you're not going through that addiction personally, it's easy to see that that's illogical and very irrational. However, when you know what you want, you're taking action, you know what's working, and you are completely unwilling to do anything different because you feel like you've invested so much time, you've invested so much effort, you've went ahead and this has to work. You're blind to other opportunities. And truthfully, you have to go back to what do you want? And are you taking the right action to get it? It's a simple 4-step process that we all go through. For this week, some of you guys, you decided what you wanted for this week right here a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. You decided what you wanted this week to have happen. You decided what you wanted to do about your fitness. You decided, and I know a lot of you decided based on the messages that I got over the weekend, what you wanted for your money, what you wanted for your budget. You decided, and congratulations, because this week it's just playing out for you. You decided, you made that commitment. For some of you guys, you showed up this week and you still don't know what you want. Or you have an idea what you want, but you're not taking the right action for it. Or that you're still trying to figure out your life. Or that you're still trying to figure out what it means for you. The good news is it doesn't matter which side of the equation you're on. If you knew what you wanted a year ago, if you knew what you wanted last week, if you knew what you wanted last month, or if you're just figuring it out today, today is a day where you can go ahead and decide the outcome you want to have.